Hi everyone, this is Scott Miller at Circles USA. I wanted to do some random new and goods to keep you more in touch with what we're doing at the national level. We have 4 departments that are just busy all of the time doing back office things, strategic things that often are difficult to see from a chapter's perspective. But I do want to give you a flyover of what's happening and why I'm so excited about what's going on. Our board last year made a commitment to be in 10% of all the U.S. counties and also to expand in Canada as Canada wishes to do. There are 3,007 counties in the country, so we are looking to get into 300 of them. We are now in 59 counties with 80 different communities working with Circles. The importance of reaching 10% is to make a statement that we have got to find if we can engage tipping points. There's some theoretical basis for thinking that 10% is a magic number. And we're chasing inside of these counties some reduction of poverty somewhere in that county by 10%. We think that this gesture, this symbolic strategic goal, could also engage other players around the country to begin the beginning of the end of poverty. If we engage tipping points, who knows how fast that poverty rate may start going down. But we know to date, there's never been any strong strategic plan in this country to reduce the poverty rate, and it's stayed fairly static for 40 years. Well, here we are now with this intention, and all of these great people, probably 10,000 people all together, who are working in some sort of way with Circles to try to bring this intention into their communities and to the national, on the national radar. So, to that end, our marketing group has been building out new social media platforms, making it cheaper, more affordable, and more effective to be able to get on social media and tell our stories. We also have a research group that is working with researchers on the East Coast, trying to make us evidence-based, to try to compare us without Circles to Circles and see if we can open up some more doors for federal funding. We've just engaged a wonderful grant writer who's going to be building templates for both national and chapter applications. We have several books that are now going to be released over the next 2 quarters. One of them is Bootstraps and Benefits, What Liberals and Conservatives Understand About Poverty and What We Can Learn. This is designed for our Big View meetings to bring more people together across these political quote-unquote lines. And when you really look at what people want, it's pretty similar. What we assume about how we get there is different. But these bootstraps and benefit conversations are aimed at making sure that we're staying focused when it comes to poverty on helping people to get to 200% of the federal poverty guidelines and dropping these poverty rates by at least 10% over the next decade. Really, that's a big deal. And so if you can just focus on that for a decade, any other conversations we have to have politically could be handled out in the parking lot. We also are pretty excited about our training material. It's getting tighter and easier. We're spending a lot of money and time now trying to get these manuals to be what people are wanting and needing, to get a lot of volunteers to do a lot of small things so that our staff are not as burdened with everyday business, but can put their attention on organizing volunteers and training trainers. So we have a new planning manual this year, a fundraising guide, an expansion guide is underway. We also have just looked at ways to make the distribution of these materials much easier for people to be able to unpack. There's a lot more going on and more later, but thanks for paying attention to this, and we look forward to hearing your new and goods and putting them up on social media in any way that we can so we can share the good news about Circles. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Bye.